everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Shaneria, and this is Talk and Crime. We have another reaction video today, but before we get started, don't forget to join the family by liking, commenting, and definitely subscribing. You guys, I want to talk about this really quick. So it's a lot of people that are getting on YouTube and growing pretty fast, right? It's a lot of people that it's taking quite a while to get into things and learn how to edit and everything, right? And it could get frustrating because you see someone else's journey. Tip of the day, stop watching everybody else growth in their journey and just continue to be consistent. Continue to do what you like to do best on this platform and keep growing, you guys. Let's get started in today's story time. I just had to say that. I just had to, because in the beginning of my journey, like, it was hard and it's still hard right now trying to grow. So I just wanted to give somebody else that motivation. Let's get started.
I told my parents I was pregnant at 17. Okay, so boom. Obviously, I was 17 years old. Me and my baby daddy was sneaking around being grown, and I ended up pregnant. Now, mind you, just like any other young parent, a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever they is, everybody gonna be scared. I was scared, and I was trying to do everything in my might to eliminate that baby. I'm talking about we ain't have no money, broke as a joke, ain't got no job, so we can't get the you know what. So I was trying everything I could to get rid of it. Bitch, I'm talking about I was drinking vinegar, drinking liquor, alcohol, bitch, everything. And it wasn't working. So at the time, I think I waited till about 4 months and I finally told somebody. Me and my auntie is like best friends, so I thought I would tell her first. So I ended up telling my auntie. And disclaimer, don't mind my hair. I don't care. I'm just trying to tell y'all a story. But anyways, I told my auntie. And my auntie ended up picking me up one day. She bought me a pregnancy test. And we went to the mall. We went to the mall to take the pregnancy test. I don't know why she chose the mall to take the pregnancy test. I don't know. But after we took the pregnancy test and it showed that I was positive, she booked me an appointment to Hope's Woman Center. If y'all from Broward, y'all familiar with that place. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, mind you, I was highly considering the you know what, but I was like, I don't believe in that stuff. And at this point, I laid down and did this, so I'm just going to have to suffer the consequences. So me and my auntie decided that we wasn't going to tell anybody. Like, I have hella sisters, and I ain't even tell my fucking sisters, bitch. I was so scared. So, boom. This one particular day, I had went to my daddy's house. Now, mind you, I'm really small, so I wasn't showing like that. But if you really paid attention to me, you could tell that I was pregnant. Like, I'm light skinned. I was real pale. My nose was big. Like, I had a pregnancy face and everything, but my stomach was little. And I was wearing big clothes, too. So I had went to my daddy's house, and I was like really just sitting there thinking to myself, should I tell my daddy? But I thought to myself, and I said, I'm going to tell my mama first, because my mama be more lenient on me than my dad. But it was the complete opposite. So I ended up taking the ultrasound that I had got from the Hope's Woman Center, and I put it in the envelope. And that very next day I went home, and I was contemplating if I wanted to give it to her or not. But I ended up just going to my baby daddy's house. Now, mind you, his mama ain't know I was pregnant either. So I stayed night over there for a day, and she had work that Monday morning, and she ended up dropping me off home. I still got this envelope. So I text my auntie, and I was like, I got the envelope. Should I give it to my mama? And she was like, yeah, FaceTime me. Mind you, I'm 4 months right now, bitch. I'm like, bitch, I need to go to the doctor. I have to tell somebody I'm not feeling good. I need my vitamins. Like, if I'm gonna do this, bitch, I might as well just tell her right now. So I end up giving her the fucking envelope. Go to the next video for part 2. Part 2 on how I told my parents I was pregnant at 17. So I end up giving her the damn envelope. Now, mind you, keep in mind, I was 4 months, and I was like, let me tell my mama that I'm pregnant before she realized that I'm pregnant, and then she be more mad at me for not telling her. And then my stomach was growing, so I just gave her the envelope and told her. Now, when I gave her the envelope, y'all know all black mamas, they do the fucking most. And she pissed me completely off. So she opened the envelope. She was like, what is this? I'm like, what it look like? She said, what the fuck is this? I said, it's the ultrasound. She said, an ultrasound of what? I said, I'm pregnant. She said, oh, hell motherfucking no, bitch. I'm finna call your daddy. Bitch, I'm like, no, bitch. Let me tell my daddy myself. So I went to chase her around the house to get my motherfucking envelope back. And she ended up going outside. So I said, fuck it. So now she mad. She called my daddy. She said, Darren, bitch, come over here right now, bitch. Dee pregnant. So I'm in the room all scared, shaking hard, heart dropped to my ass. Bitch, my daddy got there and I'm talking about he stayed way down in Miami. And I lived off Broward at the time in Dillard. My daddy got there in like 5 minutes. So my daddy was sitting outside and he told me to come outside. Now mind you, my mama ain't say shit to me. She just called my daddy soon as I gave her the envelope. So I goes outside and I see my daddy sitting on a little brick thing and I sat down too. So he just sat there looking at me. I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him. So we having a staring contest. And I'm like, what? He was asking me how it happened. Now mind you, my daddy ain't know nothing about my baby daddy. He didn't know nothing about nothing. My mama knew everything. Like my mama knew him and my daddy ain't know nothing. So my daddy was doing the most. Mind you, my mama was just sitting there listening, ain't saying nothing. And my daddy was sitting there doing the most. Oh, you're gonna have the baby. And when you have the baby, you're gonna give the baby to me. I will take care of the baby. You're gonna take your ass to the army. You're gonna go to boot camp. I'm just looking at him like, bitch, first of all, I'm not doing none of that shit. Like, I was just sitting there staring at him like I'm just lost for words. Like I couldn't say nothing. Like I didn't say anything to him. He looked at my mama after the conversation. He just was like, oh, it's gonna be whatever you want to do. She lives with you, so whatever you decide to do, I'm cool with it. Mind you, I didn't get a whooping. I didn't get nothing. He just was like basically yelling at me, and he ended up leaving. And my mama was very adamant about getting me that AB. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. I ain't getting shit. Bitch, I already done carried this baby for 4 months. Bitch, I ain't getting shit. I'll go live with somebody else. So my daddy did all that. Yeah. All that you going to the army, going to boot camp. All that you finna get a baby to me and I'ma take care of it. My daddy texted me a long paragraph after he left and he was just telling me how disappointed he was in me and that he's here for me 100%. Nobody can't make me do nothing. Nobody can make me lay on no table to get nothing if I don't want to, according to the law, etc., etc. And I felt a little bit more better. It was just my mama. She was doing her research trying to find the closest clinic and everything, bitch. Now, mind you, in that moment, remember I told y'all his mama ain't know? Go to the next video for part 3 to find out my baby daddy mama reaction. This when shit went left.
Sometimes you gotta walk through the darkness to get to the light. Sometimes you gotta go through the wrong shit to get to the bright. No matter how hard life gets, you still gotta fight. I'll never give up on you. I'll never give up, alright. When you taught me how to fight. Never give up on you. I'll never give up, alright. So don't give up, you still gotta fight. So don't give up, please don't give up. And how did you last night? And everything was alright. When you were walking and you were talking just like everything was alright. And I know it was for a reason. I won't stop believing. I won't give up. You taught me is how to fight. And if the angels call your name, baby, please tell them you'll stay.
Part 3 on how my parents found out I was pregnant at 17. So boom, in the midst of my daddy and my mom having me outside giving me the pep talk about me being pregnant, my auntie was like, bitch, fuck that. You ain't fit to be the only one getting in trouble. I'm finna call his mama. So mind y'all, she was at work and I ended up muting myself and my auntie was talking to her and she was just like, you may want to step out for what I'm about to tell you. So she ended up stepping out and my auntie was just like, I don't know if you know and I don't know if so-and-so told you, but Dee Dee is pregnant. And she was like, huh? how she pregnant. She was just at my house and she don't look pregnant. Da, 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 da. My auntie was like, Dee Dee is 4, almost 5 months pregnant. So she was just hysterical. She was just like yelling and she was just like, how this doesn't make any sense. I need to call him. I don't even know if he knows. And my auntie said, girl, he know. So let me tell y'all how when she left work early to go talk to him about it, why he sat up there lied and told that lady, I didn't know she was pregnant. Bitch, I done dragged this pregnancy out for almost 4 months and you knew every ounce of the motherfucking pregnancy. Bitch, go sit up there and lie to me. I didn't know that girl was pregnant. And then had the nerve to lie and say, he gave me $50 to get a plan B. First of all, bitch, you didn't even have a job to give me $50. You didn't have no money on you to even give me $10 or bitch to even give me $1 to go to Dollar Tree to go get a pregnancy test to find out if I was pregnant for real or not. Oh, he said he didn't know nothing about the pregnancy. He tried to give you this and that to get rid of it, or whatever. You end up just taking the money and not buying it. I'm like, bitch, you think I want to be 17 and pregnant right now? Don't you know if he would have gave me that $50, bitch, I would have got that motherfucking pill so fast? Like, that shit just blew me. Like, it blew all highs, bitch, and I don't even smoke. But after that, mind you, my daddy didn't know none of them. My daddy didn't know nothing about them. So he ended up getting her number. He ended up talking to my baby daddy and trying to figure out like what you do, what's your name, how old you are, like what you plan on doing in the future, etc., etc. Now on the other hand, the mama kept texting and calling me, trying to convince me to get the AB. Oh, it's not gonna be that bad. Don't be scared. Go on YouTube and watch videos and this and that. I'm like, bitch.
Wait, well, you get it. It ain't gonna be that bad. You get it, honey. Why you calling me with all that mess? Your son knew. Your son definitely knew. You just said that I was at your house, so how you was acting all shocked, like, how could this happen? She was just at my that's how it happened. They were spending the night with each other. I don't know if they were spending at her mama house too, but they definitely was at your house, ma'am. That's how it happened. Like, I hate when people be so weird. Like, how did it happen? Y'all wasn't allowing them to spend a night with each other. That's how.
Like, bitch, I'm not getting shit. Your ass gonna sit here and be a motherfucking grandma. So, boom. Mind you, when my daddy had talked to my baby daddy, I wasn't present to hear that. I wasn't on the phone call to hear that. So, his mom lied to me and made it seem like my daddy said, oh, I don't want y'all talking to my daughter. Now, in my head, I'm like, why would my daddy tell y'all not to talk to me if the damage already done? Like, bitch, I'm already pregnant. Why would he tell y'all not to talk to me? Make it make sense. So they always ignore me for a good little month or so. I'm gonna say like it was almost 2 months they ignored me. My baby daddy wasn't talking to me. He was under the impression that my dad so-called said don't talk to his daughter, so he was not talking to me either. So I asked my dad, I'm like, Daddy, like, you dead wrong for telling people not to talk to me if the damage already done. And my daddy said, why would I tell them not to talk to you? So they were lying and they were manipulating me to think that my daddy told them people not to talk to me. Like I'm young, like I don't know nothing about pregnancy. Like, bitch, I want my baby daddy at the time. Like, bitch, why are you not talking to me? Like, I just felt, I don't know, my emotions was just everywhere, bitch. I was depressed, all type of shit. But all in all, everybody ended up getting along after I had my baby. Like, it was a little rocky road. It was a little rocky pregnancy for me, being that I was a minor, and both of, like, each side of the family, they all had issues with certain stuff. My pregnancy was okay, but I wish it could have been better. So, girls, if you are 17, if you are 16, 15, 14, if you are young and you think about getting pregnant, please tell somebody. Don't try to hide it or whatever. It's just going to be so much misco, too much confusion, and you don't want that. You want the smoothest pregnancy ever, or better yet, just don't have no kids. Wait till you're old enough to have a baby and not have to worry about all the confusion. But yeah, that's the story time. Now, bear with me. I am not a good story time teller. I know y'all enjoyed my previous story time, so I'm going to try to think far back in my memory so I can give y'all more story time. I do have a lot of interesting story times, so y'all just be on the lookout for that. Follow me. Don't forget to follow me. Comment and share. Thank you.
So basically, this is not uncommon. Like, it is very common that people 15, 16, 17, 18, heck, 19 be afraid to tell their parents because of their age, what the parents might think, etc. This does happen. She is telling the truth. Even though it's early and you young, don't hide it because you need prenatal care. You need to be checked on. You need to be made sure you're okay. Like all the above, because you don't know what to do as a pregnant mom, right? And you need as much support as possible, whether you decide to get rid of the baby, give the baby up for adoption, or keep the baby. So, your best thing is realize that you have done it. You made your bed, now lie in it and tell somebody that you're pregnant. But let's get back to the part that the boy mama act like this was unbelievable. Like she can't believe it. Like, how did it happen? Girl, you was letting them spend the night. You was letting that young lady come to your house as well as her mother to spend the night with each other. What did you think could was gonna happen? Huh? What did you think was gonna happen? And it's crazy because she said she thought that her mother would be more chilled. That's because her mother was allowing her to do these type of things, like spend a night with her guy friend, right? So that's why she thought her mother was gonna be more chill. But honey, daddy was like, oh, he ain't having it. But again, it was too late. She was already pregnant. And this why the mother told the daddy that she was pregnant, but didn't tell the daddy that she was allowing her to go spend nights with this young man, and this young man probably to come and spend nights for her. But that mama was very quick to go call that daddy because she knew that daddy was going to react the way he did. He was going to take over. She was already playing the role of the mama slash best friend or friend, and the daddy she knew wasn't about that. So he was going to come and say what he needed to say. But it was good that he finally mellowed out and was like, you know what, it's your choice. You can keep the baby, whatever. I'm down for it. I'm your daddy. I'm gonna be there for you. But let's get a hold of the young man so we can figure out what route needs to happen or what's gonna happen or what's his intentions. I'm glad that her parents finally came to a conclusion, allow her to keep the baby, and she have a huge support team now, even with the guy's mother. But ladies, let's be clear. Getting pregnant that early and getting pregnant, because there's other girls that get pregnant earlier than that, be careful. Know what you're getting yourself into. It's not easy. Like she said, she was going through depression, anxiety, all the above because she thought it was going to go well with her and her child's father, both being there together, and it didn't happen that way in the beginning. So save yourself time, get your education, do what you need to do first, and then think about family and all of that later on. It's very important. You guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and remember at the beginning when I said if you are on this journey with YouTube, any other social media, trying to get paid off of it and making content, don't give up, y'all. Keep going. Like a lot of other stuff, you have to crawl before walking. So this journey will be tough, but the strong survive. So be out of the strong people, right? So you guys, join the family by subscribing. Have a blessed day. Peace.